Welcome to HeltiaMi July challenge. For the month of July, it's going to be skips and slow eating. Who doesn't like to eat? Do you eat to live or do you live to eat? Whatever way you put it, eating is part of our human existence. Yes, we need to eat. But did you know that the manner in which you eat could be healthier or not very healthy? So in the month of July, added to our skips, we'll be challenging ourselves how to eat. If you're guilty of eating very fast, like myself, there could be some dangers to eat. If you're guilty of gulping up your food with the speed of light, there could be some dangers of doing so. So in the month of July, we'll be challenging ourselves not to eat so fast, but to do slow eating. Yes, slow eating. In this video, we're going to talk about what fast eating is, the causes of fast eating, disadvantages of eating fast, tips on how you can eat more slowly, and please do not forget to drop your comment about fast eaters or slow eaters as we go along this video. Now, what do we mean by eating fast? Eating fast is actually the speed with which you eat your food. How fast do you eat your food? Normally, people who eat too fast tend to swallow more air, which can cause bloating and gas. Slowing down to properly chew your food helps to break down larger particles of food into smaller ones, aiding digestion. Generally, what really causes many of us to eat very fast? There are a couple of reasons, but do not hesitate to drop your comment if you think there are other causes on why we usually eat very fast. But what are some of those causes? Sometimes it's because we have supersized portions of food. Sometimes it's because we are multitasking while eating, for example, watching TV or driving, so your brain does not have enough time to process that you are actually eating, and before you know it, you want to have more in a very short space of time. However, some people eat fast because of lack of time and you just want to complete a task and you see eating like, I want to get this activity done because I need to eat to get energy, but I have other things to do. So that could be based on a certain competitive personality where you just want to get that activity of eating as fast as possible. I, for one, I think I got the attitude to eat very fast because of my boarding school experience, where we used to have very limited time and you need to eat your food as fast as you can because you need to get going with other activities. Please do not hesitate to drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what is your take about some causes on why people eat fast. However, there are some disadvantages of eating very fast. One of the disadvantages is you don't get the sense of fullness when you eat so fast because it takes our brains about 20 minutes to process, and get to understand that, oh, I was eating something. And you don't get that sense of satisfaction because, you're eating so fast. And you find yourself eating more just because you were eating so fast. Your brain has not processed that it is satisfied or it is full. And then we'll find ourselves putting in more calories than our body really needs. And then weight gain comes up. Equally, disadvantages of eating very fast, overeating, can equally lead to insulin resistance because we will find ourselves not feeling satisfied. And when you're not feeling satisfied, the only thing that your body really wants at times, those things that are sweet. So we're also predisposed to perhaps type 2 diabetes. Do not forget to drop your comment in the comment section if you know some other disadvantages of eating very fast. Now let's talk about some tips on how we can eat slower. First, let's create mindfulness at the start of our meal. Why are you eating? Is it for pleasure or is it to refuel so you can get energy to get your activities going and for overall health? The second thing is, let's learn to chew our food much more slower. Yes, some people say chew your food about 10 times before you swallow. Some people say chew your food till it's in a liquid form before you swallow. Another tip is for us to sit down and eat rather than standing over the kitchen sink or in front of a television or with an open refrigerator or we're watching a cartoon. Let's sit down properly on the table and eat. So that goes along with mindfulness. Another tip is to focus on the food. How does the food look? How does the food taste? How does the food smell? Rather than being distracted, discussing, and we're just all over the place. Let us focus on the food. One more tip is to put small amount of food per time in our mouth. So rather than putting a spoonful of food, we should just put a little quantity so we can chew slowly and ensure our food becomes liquid enough for us to swallow and aid that digestion process that actually starts in the mouth. If you have other tips on how we can eat our food slower, if you are a slow eater, please do not forget to drop a comment in the comment section. So for our skip rope challenge details, for the month of July, the challenge is running from the 3rd to the 23rd of July, and the target skips is 1,000 skips a day. Now, you have to choose any 4 days of the week to skip. We'll be skipping for 3 weeks. Choose any 4 days of the week to skip. Remember, you are your own competition, and if you cannot do 1,000 skips, you can do less or you can do more if you are fit and ready for it. Make it your challenge. There is no wrong way to show up. So just show up and let's get the fun rolling. Stay blessed.